Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ponies. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
On third down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
He hands it off from the gun. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
inside the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A completion makes it 2nd down. To the air, it's Jennings. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. And the ball to the ground.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw again. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Mustangs will send the punt team onto the field. And he's out of bounds here on the return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's King. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they hand it off to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Tackle, but forced down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runs through the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's King. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Direct snap to the back. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the 1st down and a turnover on downs.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't press that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the 1st down.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
Back to throw. It's King. Quick throw to his receiver. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it's good right down the middle.
snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Dropping back, it's King. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Bites off a defender.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Looking downfield, it's King. Lets it go quickly. And he finds his target. He has the first.
Where the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Heading left after the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move? It earned him first down yardage. The Mustangs will crank up the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Grab behind the line. It's Dixon. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Dixon. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's brought down short of the line to gain. Be the last play of this third quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's King. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. They have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and Another incompletion.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction of where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff again. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, SMU. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
Automatic in the PAT. Pickup team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's King. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, look out, the football is free. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Receiver makes the catch. Gets into space at the 50. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Timeout SMU. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just